I don't know how many people have paid attention to this, but a set of laws have gone through the Scottish Parliament which restricts speech to almost North Korean levels, and J.K. Rowling is fighting that. I don't know how she on her own can deal with that, but look, J.K. Rowling vows to defy ludicrous new hate crime laws. I don't think a lot of people, including a lot of Scots, know how awful this is. All the links to my other channels are in the description, including links to donation sites, but simply clicking like is the best thing you can do for this video and my channel generally. Thank you. J.K. Rowling has vowed to continue calling a man a man in defiance of controversial new SNP hate crime laws. The Harry Potter author said she would not delete her social media posts in which she has regularly argued that trans women are not women to avoid being taken to court under this ludicrous law. It probably means she can never set foot in Scotland again. Now, actually, I was going to make a snide comment about that not being a hardship, but it is, because Scotland is gobsmackingly beautiful. It really is. And I'm not just saying that because I have relatives there. She said she would instead do some more accurate sexing after the legislation takes effect at the start of next month, despite predictions that LGBT campaigners plan to use it to target her. Rowling lives in Edinburgh. She does? Do you know? I didn't know that. Okay. Right, so she really is in a dangerous place. Humza Yousaf oversaw the passage of the Hate Crime and Public Order Scotland at Holyrood in 2021, when he was Justice Secretary in Nicola Sturgeon's government. It will come into force on April the 1st. After Police Scotland said it needed time for training, guidance and communications planning. The legislation creates a criminal offence of stirring up hatred. And offences are considered aggravated, meaning they could lead to stiffer sentences if they involve prejudice on the basis of age, disability, race, religion, sexual orientation, or transgender identity. But concerns have been expressed that the legislation's definition of a hate crime is too ambiguous, potentially, well, it is going to lead to freedom of speech issues. Joanna Cherry KC, an SNP MP, which means she's in the Scottish National Party, she has no doubt that the new laws will be weaponised against women exercising their right to freedom of speech. The really important thing about this bill is that it extends not just to public pronouncements, but to things you say at home. So if you are talking to a dinner guest or maybe your children and they report you to the police for saying, trans women are men, or something like they don't like black people or Muslims or whatever, they can be charged for saying that in the privacy of their own home. Rajan Barot, a former fraud prosecutor for the Crown Prosecution Service, warned Rowling on social media on Sunday about the new legislation's start date and that any posts up after that are amenable to prosecution in Scotland. And then he said, you're best advised to delete the posts about India Willoughby as they most likely contravene the new law. Start deleting. So this is a lawyer of some sort telling a writer of some sort to delete opinions that she holds sincerely. Just opinions, not incitements to violence. And Rowling said, If you genuinely imagine I'd delete posts calling a man so as not to be prosecuted under this ludicrous law, stand by for the mother of all April Fool's jokes. So Michael Foran, a Glasgow University lecturer and author specialising in gender law, accused Mr Barrett of not knowing the first thing about the presumption against retroactive criminal prosecutions. Yeah, it may be that those old posts cannot be prosecuted, but I don't think that Rowling is going to stop making posts like that, so they won't be retrospective anymore. Right, well, that's the story. J.K. Rowling, who lives in Edinburgh, apparently, might move from Edinburgh. That's a shame. Edinburgh is also a very beautiful place. And it's being wrecked by the SNP. And this is incredibly dangerous. I can't begin to describe how much this horrifies me. OK, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Grambo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.